Lapha ekhaya, and my name is Patizwe Msibi. I'll be your host for the next hour. Lapho sibe sikhulumisa khona lezo tindzawo temidlalo lesikuphathele tona namuhla, just to give you ukuthi namhlehleleni sikuphathele ini. The Premier League has announced that football season will again be postponed, and we all know ukuthi kwentekani currently in the country where kune unrest lekhona. So for that reason, the chairman of the Premier League said ngesitawube sike-announce sitocala nini, because they cannot guarantee safety abadlali basaya emajimini, basaya ema-games, hence the games have been postponed. Sabe sesibuka-ke indzaba njalo kungasho ukuthi evikini leliphelile sicala kubuka ema-team ukuthi wena ngabe ahlome kanjani kule season. Evikini leliphelile saya kuyohlola yona imbabane Swallows, kepha kuleli viki siye khona lapha indasi sayohlola yona imbabane Highlanders lesifike sabuka ukusibona ngabe khona nibadlali labasha amakude yini labakulungisile for isizini letako. Sibe siyibuka ke yona ke ukuthi ngabe vele ime kanjani lapho khona sitholene lithuba ukuthi sikhulumisane naye umqeqeshi wayo imbabane Highlanders Ernest Mavuso, sakhulumisana naye captain wayo imbabane Highlanders futhi lokunguye Sabelo Gamet. Phindze sibuke kuyona iRoyal Leopard ukuthi ngabe isiphatheleni njalo kwathi ukuthi ngemgcibelo iyakuyodlala ke i-second leg kanye ne-team yakhona e-Angola iSagrada Esperance lapho sekuyi-return league khona after ukuthi first leg bakhala phansi kuyo away bakhala phansi ngamagoli amathathu. Sake sebese siyabuka ukuthi mhlambe sawuthi nje kancane ukuthi bomake ngathi bebadlala nange midweek babuya bakhale phansi ukuthi nabo basaya emidlalweni yabo yini leyo bebagathile lokwentekile. Sakuthinta kancane ke nako kona lokho. Kepha ke letho tindzaba letho ngade ikhuluma naye Linda Master Dlamini bese ngivele ngihleli naye la e-studio letabe kunguye ke lo Hlatiya breaking down all these things lesentimenshinile lana ukuthi ikhambe kanjani. I'm with him right now in the studio. Master, ngomukele ehlelweni.
Ngiyabonga Patizwe, ngikuthuba lokuvusela wena malwel viewers ekhaya on a Thursday evening. Ngiyathi ukuthi last week sathinta letinye indzaba tema teams nalabanye badlali, but namuhla ngiyathi ukuthi bagatsile ukuthi ingabe vele ama teams abo before kuqala isizini ingabe yini laba banako laba kusayini
Master, the Premier League has decided to postpone the games ekuqala kwesizini njalo kubesathi ukuthi initially bekusithi izoqala the weekend of mhla ka-8 ya postpone kwathi izoqala this weekend, but of course we all know what's happening in the country currently, so the league cannot start the weekend lena because usithi eshameni ngeke bakhona iqinekisa impilo tebadlali kule unrest lekhona. What are the advantages, Master, and or rather for the teacher, in the sense that they do not know when to start and when they will start playing again, but the teams are connect Jima and all that. So, in imthelela yako konke lokho, Master.
Ngokuqala Patizwe ngicabanga invele emcwa kakhulu. For me, it's a blessing in disguise. Beyidlalwa 3 games per week. Bahlala labadlali esikhashanyana lesincane bangaphumuli, so lokuhlala nyalo le rest ngicabanga ukuthi bebayidzinga ukuthi baphumule tobuyisa kahle bato recover kukwentekile. But as a coach uyayithi na uplana tindvo takho utiplanele ukuthi okay labadlali bami ngibajimisa nyalo ngibajimisela ukuthi after 3 weeks or after 2 weeks batabe sebaqala kudlala. Ufake leyo agility, ufake leyo strength, ufake tonke letintfo leto, but bese sothola ukuthi ayizaqala ileague shozi wena ngalindlela lobojimisela ngayo labadlali so bajimise intfo le wrong, uyabona kanzi botshela wona ukuthi yacala sunsun. So ngicabanga ukuthi kutani nebuhle nobubi bakhona, badlali babenefitile barestile, but some of them labanye lebese barede ukuthi bayodlala ngicabanga sebalimele.
We can't wait for the situation to normalize and have football. I know football fans are disappointed, Master, because I was announce babuyela ku the rest ku the latest the announcement lenziwe nguye endvunankulu ukuthi team for their izwa ama COVID regulations, but eventually we do pray ukuthi batawubuyela balandzele etinkundleni.
Yeah, most definitely. Balandzele batawugcina babuyela etinkundleni. Mhlambe nje njoba usho ukuthi ba disappointed because solokuqale about 2 or 3 months kuthiwa bashove. nabajova batawukhona ukuthi bangene etinkuleni bawubukela only to find ukuthi bese sekuphuma kuthiwa cha balandzela bakavumeleki solokude but siyethemba njengoba usho ukuthi siyethemba sisemthandazweni lokuthi tawubuyela tibe normal balandzeli kuthiwa nase kufunekele percentage sekutholakele le percentage bese bahamba baya etinkuleni because netinombolo tebantu abane covid cishe kule maviki la lesisuka ku itikhombe kwehla so tindzaba letinhle leto lokusho ukuthi kancane in Zambia bathi bhangwana sesitagcina sifikile.
Yeah, speaking of teams la ngasho sinawo well Masa has explained ukuthi kutaba advantage for the players ukuthi ba rest. Speaking of teams ke nawo lamanye lebeka solaqalile emalungiselelo awo la solachubeka njalo nokutilungiselela ukuthi mhlambe ukuthi makucala leyo season bakhanze ba ku shape ngiyo iMbabane Highlanders. Speaking of iMbabane Highlanders this season, looking at how many years now Ali has been around, is it he's not that year?
Yeah.
Is it not about time Mbabane Highlanders win a big title?
I've been with Mbabane Highlanders vele almost close to 3 years now. Lengicabanga ukuthi le objective noma le aim noma le goal inake fika be clear sifuna kuwina something isambe sodlala eAfrica. Ngicabanga ukuthi that is biggest goal lafuna ukul achieve uMbabane Highlanders. But at the moment last season siyakhumbula ukuthi le team ithi na pre-season yathenga abadlali inqumbi kwaze kwabutela abanye ukuthi batawudlala kanjani but kuba sitile ngicabanga ukuthi kulo rotate nyalo babuyile baqala season noma ba pre-season because lo kuyi pre-season na coach NS Mavuso lengicabanga ukuthi ungicoach labamatiko kuMbabane Highlanders wakwa coach iMbabane Highlanders nayika first division so ngicabanga ukuthi familiar with the culture yale team even some of my players but nyalo njengoba ngishilo ukuthi last time basayina abadlali abanengi kakhulu kusede umdlali labamsayinile yet yona iMbabane Highlanders ngicabanga ukuthi kuyajustifyeka but having said that kukhona abadlali laba bamonitawo about 3 laba bamonitawo ukuthi if batawukhona lokho
including him who was with Mbombela I think last season.
Yes one South African was with Mbombela ukhona utozama inhlanhla kuMbabane Highlanders abukela ukuthi ibuke iMbabane Highlanders lo sangakhona yini kuyidlalela naye ngicabanga ukuthi atimisele so u2 laba chamuka kuma region njengoba ngishilo ukuthi bangi3 lalaba tozama inhlanhla 1 lesimbonile from Mbombela then lo 2 from Emma region.
I do hope ukuthi I will want to take this interview from the coach Kubo. He's been with the team for some time, so they have a trailer and all that. We just came in for the day just to look. Yes, we saw some few players who impressed us this season, but they are in shape. But the coach has been working with them. As I say, about that.
Hayi siyabonga Bhembe, sibonge nasesiveni sonke, sivusele emndenini weMbabane Highlanders kwaza Nkosi. Cha sisemalungiselelweni ethu ekucala kwesizini ahamba kahle so far. We are almost done in a pre-season. Ngicabanga ukuthi silama breaks lesiwathola asinikete cishe isikhashana lesinafu ukuthi singacover tindzabana leti mcoka kakhulu. Bakhona singasho njalo. Singasinika sivetho logcina bakhona sine badlali from 2 from South Africa labatawufika ngicabanga ukuthi kusasa bebasadlala knockout ngakhona ngale because beba attached kule team iTigers defender and a winger bese la ecampini sinawo 2 players midfield namunye ewingeni on the right namunye on the left. Yes, kutawuba kuye umdlali ukuthi uquick kanganani ku-adjust ne-adapt kule situation. I know vele badlali abaningi bafike basinke but si positive ukuthi batawukhona cope up. We are positive. Ngakusebenzekile ibhola it's no longer the same without them. Siyabadzinga kakhulu. In fact Ezisonke sathi emhlabeni wonke ibhola ngiyona i-major employer and ngiyona lephakamise i-economy emavela amanyenti. Sikufisile naloko kubona kangwane. So nakubuya bona back into the stadiums, we'll be looking at developer i-vibrant yale kwenda le sport sibe vibrant ngawusho kanjalo, because that is all it takes. Ngilabantu babe happy and the teams will grow.
Mention a coach master ukuthi he's trying to beef up the squad lapha nalapha. He talked of 2 wingers in the central midfield and he's expecting more players labetako coming from Alitekers who are currently playing knockout games. So I remember last season their director did promise ukuthi tabane South Africans later over ukuthi atozama inhlanhlala. What do you make of that? The players, are these the positions lo vangazothi imbabane had in that space ngako the wingers?
Yeah, the wingers bebawadzinga kakhulu. But for me, ngiyethemba ukuthi batawukhona kumreplace Mlilo. Mlilo. Yes, lo dlala inzima lenkulu kakhulu last season ku defense yabo. He was their captain, bekungcaptain wabo last season. Lengicabanga ukuthi bekugcina ukuthi lapho balanze umove lo post afane naye utawukhona ukuthi bamreplace, but the wingers bayawadzinga vele. Last season Sikhalu wakho Korel Magol but ngangabe mhlambe ukhonile ukuthi amshaye over 20 goals if leyo deal lama crosses bekangena ekhatha boxing amanengi.
Yeah, they signed this South African Losavela Kona Nai, who's trying out with that machine, who's already trying out. And if you're looking at Kutsi Bafna go Pifapa Emma wingers, we have Molotos, I think last season injuries, Amlimata, you have Mjovo, you have Pilanem Konfo, who are all wingers.
Even a sticker, so we wing
sticker who can play, but he must play as a number 10, but he can play up there. Do you think the squad they have will be sufficient for them to challenge?
Yeah, le team no ibuka uhlalele phasi uyibuka cishe labadlali bakhona from almost every department. Njoba ngisho ukuthi last season cishe labadlali labe bakhona last season bakhona bonke. We still have Bopapi Skhonzi bakhona midfield. You still have bomlamuli ngambule mlaba bakhona bostika bakhona, so ngicabanga ukuthi bosawa experienced players bakhona nabo boSimphiwe ku-backline. I still don't understand why Simphiwe angadlala ama-games lamaningi last season. Angathi but umsebenzi wa coach, but bekunalomnye coach last season.
But honestly, Master, having watched some few of my games up, watching Peter and Mlilo play, you'll probably understand why Simphiwe hasn't played much.
Peter, quality defender.
Yeah.
Quality defender.
But was quality
based on now we last season, the previous season, that season, laba kufika khona kungwenya ama cup final, bashawe iGreen Mamba. That season ngicabanga ukuthi wa prove. I think mina nje bengigathile ukuthi la season at least bamnika ama games abe ngu4 adlala nalomlilo bake babone leyo combination le, but again didn't vote a coach uyathi ukuthi kuna coach lomusha nyalo Ernest asadi yena ukuthi utawupartner Shabani ngendeka a decide ekudlalisa lo Peter nalo Simphiwe asadi, but ngicabanga ukuthi le team cishe nawo ibuka vele ibalansile. Yes, i left back kutawudzinga ukuthi vele nakhona because he was one of my key players lusangekho kule team nyalo bamreleasile, so ngicabanga ukuthi lo side lelo ukhona Ndumiso but mina ngibelievela ku natural because bekadlala Ndumiso last season yakhumbula khona le game la idlala against Wanderers wathola yellow card first wagcina thola red card kule game leyo lengishoko because abe strugglisha kancane lengicabanga ukuthi a natural left back uyadzingeka ukuthi bamsayini.
Now badlali abanjengabo talking of badlali abanjengabo Sawa Mlaba Sikhali, they've been around, even Yena Stick, they've been around, right? They've done a lot for the team. Is players like Sticker, you always say he's talented,
yeah,
but Has he played to his potential?
Not yet. Not yet. Mina nangimbuka le ndlela la dlala ngayo Stick, a very very talented young man. There's one thing lengithandayo ngaStick. Every time nakabamba ibhola asala madutene 18 ucabanga kushaya, and now ukhumbula games last season about 2 or 3 labathola khona amagoli labeka mcoka kuMbabana Highlanders, ngiyikhumbula lenye igame enhlangano la yawina khona 1-0 iMbabana Highlanders lashaywa nguye. So ngicabanga ukuthi is that midfielder lengaphose ngimfananise na Frank Lampard lo funa lokushaya amagoli, but kudzinga ukuthi yena nyala satshela ukuthi akasisinji youngster atshela ukuthi I'm a senior player now because uChamanga Manzini Wanderers udlalela iMbabana Highlanders nyalo is a senior player. So ngicabanga ukuthi kutawudzinga vele ukuthi sorry emhlungu
yeah.
Sorry.
And he has played Bombombela, so experience yakhe.
Exactly. So ngicabanga ukuthi Sticker is one of ema players la ngayisita iMbabana Highlanders this season if yena atatshela ukuthi ufuna kudlala.
There were talks ukuthi Mlaba will be leaving the team, but those talks, well, kwashintsha quickly. Sabona Mlaba with the team testing and going for a pre-season in South Africa. So Mlaba coming back, now he's fully in training in Mbabana Highlanders. Another player who came to the scene at 16 years when he came out with Mbelebele.
Yeah, Mbelebele.
Some few years ago, he went on to join Manzini Wanderers, went on to join Denver Sundowns. Now he's at Mbabana Highlanders. We still want to see that Mlaba who took all the limelight when he came out.
Yeah.
He hasn't been him over the past few years, but having seen him around, are you confident enough that this season will be his defining season?
I still remember Lamule Ngambule from Belebele, adlala number 4. A very very brave young player waqhamuka kuManzini Sundowns waconvertwa to midfield tonke leti nakhuza lethu phathizwe ngicabanga ukuthi ema senior players la njengabo Mlaba awuhambisi lula because akhona lama games lati abadzinga but naye ke Mlamuli ngicabanga ukuthi last season there were a lot of team lebeqhamuka khona ecampini kuMbabana Highlanders lekudzinga ukuthi as a senior player, because he's a senior player yena Mlaba kudzinga ukuthi la kuye atitshele ukuthi I represent Mbabana Highlanders lokudlalela leli leli kushokuthini. So ngicabanga ukuthi uyad as a senior player. So ngicabanga ukuthi kumele abese sohlala phansi wenda self introspection ukuthi kahle why ma fans ebhola angithandze kangaka, angiqhubeke ngente ngibuyele kuma basics ngente la ngithandzela kona.
Another fan favorite, Sawa. Season yakhe futhi one of the captains in the team.
Yeah.
Season yakhe futhi naye ukuthi loyo atshengise the youngsters who are coming in ukuthi this is what you have to do. This is how you're supposed to do it.
Hard work, dedication, utakuthola la kuSawa. If Sawa akhaningile kudlala, kodwa umdlalo ongadlalelana naye. If akhaningile kudlala, I remember kule season ndaw reference kuyo because bafikile kuma finals eNgwenyama Cup. Kule season leyo ngicabanga ukuthi wayithwala iMbabana Highlanders.
Yeah, more especially in that competition.
Kule competition le wayithwala yafika kuma finals. So is that player naye lo tathi nakulukhuni kakhulu akutholele lelo goli njoba ngisho ukuthi nakakhaningile Sawa kudlala utawudlala ngicabanga ukuthi coach Ernest ubelievela kakhulu kubadlali laba comfortable ebholeni utamsita naye ku improve because letinye tinto letiyayitimendele phansi uyayithola ukuthi akasakhona lokudlalisana nebadlali laba laceleni kwakhe noma akasi comfortable ebholeni kanti siyamati ukuthi ugood kanganani.
I strongly believe if the team can be built around Sabelo Skali Nzinisa, Mbabana Highlanders will again have a shout or exclaim mhlawumbe in the league ukuthi nabo bakchase or ukuthi nabo maybe one of the tournaments lebathembisa ukuthi they are working ukuthi abuyadlala this year. Skali, if they can build a team around him, do you think this season season we expected a bit normal? Yes, it's proving otherwise, but we're expecting that finally they can win something with him. He just needs everyone else to step up.
Phathizwe ngicela kusho nawo I've never seen a player lota ukhona ukuthi ko onke lama challenges lawa facile empilweni yakhe akukhone ubuya adlale a perform at the highest level.
True.
I've never seen a player lo njengasikhali ngithi uyabona lokuba brave kwakhe ngicabanga ukuthi kuyakumotivate na umuntu uhleli khashana nje kunaye so ngicabanga from the time athola injury ahlala almost 2 years from the time South Africa kuba netinkinga ahlala kuthiwa ususpended wabuya last season compete naphiwa so ngicabanga ukuthi for him kudlala and last season uyithola imbabana Highlanders ngemagoli akhe bekuthina kubetha kakhulu isikhali 1-0 betha mbamba sikhali 1-0 or sikhali 1-1 so ngicabanga ukuthi imbabana Highlanders they are lucky ukuthi abuye isikhala dlale naye ngicabanga ukuthi uzama ku repair lokutethemba lokumethemba lapha kuvedile kumbabana Highlanders.
Ginger, my lord, Papis Konza. Beautiful midfielder.
Yeah.
One of the best midfielders we have in the league. Season, can he help Mbabana Highlanders win something? Can he take that responsibility?
Ngiyangibe worried Phathizwe ngabadlali talented because most of the time abatimiseli but with Papi ngicabanga ukuthi so travelile Mbabana Highlanders Matsapa United Mozambique Mbabana Swallows Mbabana Highlanders again so ngicabanga ukuthi kudzinga naye because nawubuka ukuthi le team le inqumbi lama senior players lama experienced players so kudzinga ukuthi bona babodwa bake in fact lokuhlangana lokuvana amongst lama players kudzinga ukuthi kube khona kube kuningi kakhulu because le midfield nawo uyayibuka cishe i strong usenario lobuyile beka Jimmy Tolivindo abengajimi namhla but is back with the team so le midfield ya imbabana Highlanders kudzinga ukuthi kubona babodwa kuze kutawuphuma lama results lapha ekhase groundini kudzinga ukuthi behind the scenes babe bobhudi bavane kakhulu.
I want to hear ukuthi ungabuthini captain wale team Sabelo Nzenisa. We're going to take his interview SBS Qhubena Rihlelo.
No siyabonga kakhulu ukutosihlola nesimo sizinjela event but ke ngicabanga ukuthi kuyahamba kube isikhathi lesikahle malungisele team no asahamba kahle kakhulu ngibona kwami nema players kusetela kakhala ngako ne coaching yethu nje sise right kakhulu ngicabanga ukuthi nomile singaqala nini singaqala sibone ukuthi sikuphi in terms of my level fitness nekuhlangana kwethu esinema players lamasha kulesi gaba lesikiso kule league lesikiyo ngisho so kuyi Premier League kuye kusebenza kakhulu ubadlali abanema experience yesinabo labanganayo le experience but ke ngicabanga ukuthi sibadlali sonke egameni sifike singenayo le experience but ke ngekuba nalabo laba experience bakhonyana ukusigayida basikhulisa khona ukuthi sibambe lo singa labo so ngicabanga ukuthi nabo ngekhamba kwesikhathi batawuhamba balunge bakhona kufaka competition eteamini. Kuyoba nalendasi ngicabanga ukuthi wonke umuntu uyathi lokuthi i-team lenkulu so kuye kube kuhle kuwina something lokutawukhomba lokuthi nikuphi ngaleso sigaba sekuyi-team lenkulu so sekungaba yibonus lokuthi nangabe sehlulekile ngekukhompyutha but kubonakala ukuthi siphele enzaweni lehloniphekako njengoba siyi-team lenkulu so ngicabanga ukuthi kuwina something ngibona ukutasena ukuthi sibukeke siyi-team lengasi iyakhona kukhompyutha kule league. Ngiye ngibebetele target ngoba kuya ku defend lawo ma chances suka so wa creator wa converter so ngicabanga ukuthi lawo as much ngaba khona strategy ukuthi ichubekele phambili ataba site kakhulu.
Sabonga isikhathi sakho.
Shabu tamyabo.
One player must tell he understands what it means to play for a big team.
Yeah.
Since he came to the Premier League, he only played for Mbabana Swallows and Mbabana Highlanders. 2 teams, Lamakhulu La FN. So the pressure and delivering from Mbabana Highlanders, I don't think it's too much for him. He has done it with Mbabana Swallows, won every title possible in local leagues. Now he's with Mbabana Highlanders. He'll want to win something.
Phathizo itolo bengibukela Patson Daka waseZambia. Ashaya 4 goals ku Leicester City ku Europa
European
League.
tournament.
I said ngathi ngiyafisa one day. And engqondweni yami kufika esikhali because ngiyamata ukuthi utimisela kangakanani uya understand akudlala team lenkulu Sabelo Nzinisi. Ngathi mina why not? I wish one day sibone umdlalo weLeswati adlala for an English team akora emagoli lang 4 ku possible. Ngiconze kuthini Phathizo this guy just that nje lesinye isikhathi nawude kahle ama agent la takhona ukufaka etinveni uyaye unganakeki noma italent lakho unganakeki. This guy can play or abroad.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Can you win Baba Islanders checklist?
Not alone. Angeke ayedwa.
But it can be
Doubting
influence.
kakhulu sibonile la season. Kudawutsa ukuthi la lamanye ama players la eceleni kwakhe sibabalile bosawa sababala bomlaba sababala bo incumbi. Kudawutsa ngakuthi nabo bambambise because he's a star player uyifinisher yena sikhali. So kudawutsa ngakuthi la lamanye ama players if they really want to win something babambisane badlale as a team.
With the team they have, I know the season basangacetse kusayina master, but currently from what you've seen, can they compete for the league? Because I mean that's the big one. Yes, we can have Sosipeng, we can have Ingonyama Cup, but the biggest title, it's the league.
Remember Phathizo kukompita Phathizo kudawudzinga ukuthi yena coach Ernest njoba simbona ukuthi utimisela kanganani ejimini labadlali alwele lokuthi labadlali badlalele le team badlalele yena bathi lo coach istamfela lokusho ukuthini labadlali wenda show lokuthi bayakudlalela and they play for the badge bayidlalela le badge yeMbabane Highlanders. So nawubuka uyefika Ernest last season was with Monen Pirates. Kulama teams labata ukompita nawo. Royal Leopard Edwin sikhuluma ukuthi sengumnyaka wakhe wesithathu lo. Young Buffaloes sikhuluma ukuthi Nisi he's been with the team. Sengumnyaka wakhe wesibili noma wesithathu lo. Imbabane Swallows enini seyisizini yakhe esibili le. Ernest uyafika. So ngicabanga ukuthi kuye kusatawutse ngalothi athole the team chemistry qala bese songikhathi uyacompete. Yes, top 4 ngicabanga ukuthi batawungena top 4.
Okay. Oh, ngiyakuva usho njalo master uthi the best they can get is top 4. Anything else will be a bonus for them.
Yeah, if inakuza batawu demand more this season ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba kusiko info le ngathi impossible because njoba sengishilo ukuthi some of lama players last season bekefika and coach uyefika this season. So ukuthi utawu demand ukuthi aba compete with I Royal Leopard Young Buffaloes imbabone so ngicabanga ukuthi kutaba too much.
Usho njalo ke master ucabanga ukuthi kutaba too much if you want demand, if you were gonna demand more ukuthi kube nema results in terms of the title, but the captain did say ukuthi na ufuna ukuthi bawine something just ukuthi batshengise ukuthi bayi team lenkulu. But ngibukela isichwena lo hlelo, there is another big game coming up this weekend for the CAF Champions League lapho khona Royal Leopards who are the only team left ekuye CAF Champions League or any CAF tournament for that matter. Lexus imelele yona leave itabedlala neSagrada Esperança yakhona lapha eAngola. The second leg, first leg leyadlalile kule mphela somvo lendlulile. I-Royal Leopard yakhala phansi ngamagoli lamathathu kulinye. They got an away goal, but can they do it la ekhaya? Fabrice Msonera usilungisele nango umbiko lapho khona bekavakashile khona lelicembu eMaltile longa lapha kuMathapha.
Thank you very much, Phathizo Msibi. Nawe Lindadlamini Lapo Studio. Thank you very much for your time and taking time to think about this team. The team behind me is Royal Leopards, of course. This is their training center. This is a training ground. This is a training area here at college in Matsapa. I came here for two things, Phathizo. I came for the spirit of the players, to look at the spirit. Remember, they were defeated 3-1 away in Angola, but they know that 2-0 will take them to group stages. I wanted to see the spirit of the player, the body language. So far ticked, box ticked. I've okayed it. They're looking so good. The second thing I came for is to get also the reaction from himself, the coach, Edwin Matsebura, who's always been confident whenever it comes to international assignment. Now, a few things that I noted when I got here is that the spirit of the players, the mood, and then the confidence is quite high. They know, yes, that they were defeated away to 3-1. They need 2-0 on home soil to be able to carry on. So they are quite confident that come Saturday MCB, they'll be able to, get the 2-0. Now, majority of the key players are all here in the field of play. Now, the coach had said that a few players are a concern at the moment, including himself, Muzi Mzoro Dlamini, but nothing has changed. When I got here on the training ground, he's part of the team that is training behind me, himself, Muzi Mzoro Dlamini. So we have to wait maybe until Friday, which is tomorrow, to see what the situation holds. He says he will hear from the doctors what they have to say, and he will also make a decision on the final day. Otherwise, the squad looks quite good. And then one of the key things that the coach also mentioned is that in the dressing, in the rooms, the players have this talk about the dream of CAF Champions League. So it's in the players' mind to say just to make history. Yes, Mbabane Swallows did that, but they also want to do it for themselves and for the club and for the nation. So now I would see the moment they get the 2-0, they're into the group stages, and the football, local football, also will be taken to the next stage. So a few things that I managed to pick here, but I will get you, Edwin Matsebura, to give you a quick reaction to what he says. One thing he said, Sagrada Esperanza is not that strong compared to Zesco. Listen to himself, Mr. Edwin Matsebura, giving me his reaction. Naskuluma, I think about 2 days ago, you touched on key players like Mzoro who have injuries. I'm seeing him in the field of play. Engabe vele report so itfoli yabo dokotela ukuthi labadlali bebalimele batawudlala ngemgcibelo.
Yeah, okay. Ngawuthi Mzolo is the first day lamhla ajima nale team. Bakasola any light training. Ngisatambuka ukuthi uresponda kanjani. Otherwise laba out vele ngiphumulana nami lamo lemsebenzi. Out.
Coach, 2-0 is what we need ukuthi uqhubeke kuma group stages. Kuphosebo kanganani ukuthi ni team you can achieve that.
It's possible because yangona nje yona yakhona kushaya 3 goals. Yeah. Sine yinikele ngasihlula ukuthi simshaya 3 goals. We can even score more than 2 if we right state of mind ngasho kanje. If the players batabe baku right state of mind ngicabanga ukuthi singawashaya ama goals. It's doable.
Ekugcineni coach, wangivetera personally ukuthi nawubuka iZesco nale Sagrada Esperance, iZesco ngiyelo singasho ukuthi seturu compared to them. Siyathi ukuthi lokho ngeke kusebenza ebholeni, but motivation wise kuyasebenza ukuthi nangabe washaya laba strong so divana laba weaker, then you have an advantage. Nawubuka la 2 teams lodlale nayo vele kunika kufaka kusiphi advantage.
Yeah, technically iZesco is ahead of the Sagrada. But now Sagrada they akhona strong points ayo. They've got quick strikers, more especially. But nasingathatha thina le performance lesayidlala against iZesco si transfer to this game singasehluleka singawina. Kwethu nje kwenda the correct things at the correct time, then sitawuphumelela.
That was Edwin Matsebura Msibi. Now, another thing that I noted when I got here is that I was, during the entire day, I was in communication. I was in detailed communication with the team's public relations, Frank Hurube, who's also here at the training ground, who was monitoring the situation. Now, he was actually expecting Sagrada Esperance to arrive today in the early hours between 11 and 12. So the reports we're getting is that the team will not be coming on Thursday. The team will be coming on Friday. We don't want to speculate, MCB, because there are reports that their chartered plan had a problem, or fuel problem, technical problem,
we also were trying to get a report maybe coming from Skubekuva ukuthi engabe kwendekeni, but the report that himself, Mr. Horube, gave us is that the team is not more coming now. I mean, this Thursday. They're no more coming this Thursday. They'll be here tomorrow, which I would think it will work in the advantage of Edwin Matsebura and his side, because while they are training, it means there is so much around going on for Esperanza. So this is good for Lolo Part, knowing that they are facing a team that is sort of still in transit, trying to make their land in the country. So that's what we have for now, and this is the current situation of the team. I'll also give you a few things that you can be able to hear from the key players, some of the players that you would expect on the day to make a difference. Back to you, Msibi.
Thank you so much, Fabrice Musonera, for that detailed analysis of the situation. Master, I think Fabrice has done almost your job.
Yeah.
He has covered everything.
Yeah. Awesome stuff. Ngicabanga ukuthi phathizwe kule mood now move Fabrice Musonera ecishe imood isetulu kakhulu. All the players
very optimistic.
Kakhulu. Ninako ke lo before thina sifaka umthandazo noma sifise ukuthi le team ayiwine, asebasikhombisa labadlali le energy lokuhlangana sikubone. Ngicabanga ukuthi siyakubona la ku Royal Party, and ngiyathemba and ngiyathemba kakhulu. I know ukuthi last week ngathi batawina 1-0 away, but this time around 100% sure siyagona ama group stages.
Master, kune Timfat mentioned le Fabrice Mzoro has been out since babuyile ubeyaqala ku gym. Mlamuli utabangekho in that position, and Phumlane yes, he hasn't played much, but that competition Jimini is sitting alabadlala bakhona ukuthi ba work hard. But the interesting position yalo let's say tawa challenge, a bit of a challenge if I can say it. Ngiya Mlamuli lapho number 2. We have seen it in the past, not once, not twice, but plenty of times. We've seen Mzoro playing that number 2 position with conviction. Can he go back, considering ukuthi gym enough, but can he be deployed there?
Ngakona nje lothi umuvu lungasita iRoyal Party kule position leya nguye Mzoro, but njengoba sivile lokuthi bekaqala kujima namuhla. But ke sengikushito lokho Phathizwe, Mzoro ngicabanga ukuthi ngumdlali lo dlala ema games lamane kakhulu. Experience yakhe ngicabanga ukuthi ay if yena because nyalo sekudzinga ukuthi sekufana kuphila. I know ukuthi labanye batathi if aforce kuyidlala le game le ngendeka isizini yakhe bese iyalimala, because lesinye isikhathi uyadlala, but this is the most important game in the history of Royal Party. So mina ngisho ukuthi nakathi Mzoro, mina coach ngidiva ngiright akahamba umdlalisa 2 because akekho Mlamuli lapha engamdlala lo 2 Mlamuli Msibi. So le kanzi siyathi ukuthi ikhika kanganani i right back. So ngicabanga ukuthi for Phumlane akadlala ama games lamane kakhulu, Maqhawe is available, Mabele is available. So if Mzoro kusasa atawukhona ukuthi abuye ejimini ative asharp abamfake ku number 2 adlale.
Let's hear from the players bona ukuthi ngabe how focused are they towards this game, baredi kangakanani, and do they promise us a win? Do they promise a second team to reach the group stages of this CAF competition?
Ngasigahle kulandzela ukuthi for injalo ingabe uthiva njani wena personal as a player?
100% fit. Ngiseva ukuthi kusekhona le pain lekhona lencane, but ngicabanga ngicabanga sithandaza ukuthi ngilula.
Mzolo, siyathi ukuthi you one of the senior players to this team. This is a stage singasho ukuthi simcoka kini as players. 90 minutes niya winner group stages. Kukhona yini nasikhamelweni nicoca ukuthi emajaha athi sithudane kwakha history. 90 minutes away, you need 2 goals 90 minutes. Do you talk about that? Is it there? The excitement seyikhona yini?
Ngicabanga ukuthi siyazama ukukhuluma nala majaha ngathi asesemancane. So afake lo moya wekuwina. Nalokuthi sesiyabona ukuthi sedudane embili, kuthi emuva. so ngicabanga ukuthi ingqondo tethu setifocusile lo mdlalo wangemgcibelo. Ngicabanga ukuthi emajita already lo ukuthi siyacoca siyakhuluma vele ngeke sihlale singakhulumi ngoba sonke isifiso sethu ukuthi sigcine singenile kuma group stages lezi siyabona ukuthi sifika kuphi.
Egcineni Msolo ukuze ukuthi ukhule mhlawumbe nawe uthi unatsemande lo 2-0 lenimdzingakho nawubuka ukuthi nakhala past 3-1 upossible kanganani ubuka yes yathi ukuthi kude balandzele ekhathe grounding but at home kupossible kanganani ukuthi ningakwachieve lokho nimshayelo 2-0.
Nangabe bona bakhona kushaya 3 wemagoli ekhaya laba ngibona ukuthi sine singavinjwa yini nathi kumshaya 3 wemagoli la ekhaya. Ngicabanga ukuthi kupossible vele siya kulomdlalo sifuna kuyoshaya emagoli ngithi ngasho ukuthi sifuna kuyoshaya emagoli amangaki but sifuna kuyoshaya emagoli la tasenda ukuthi sikhona qualify.
Because Nkhanza nijima la and one of the senior players kule club you are part of them nanibuka umsebenzi nibhekene nawo ngemgcibelo possible kanganani ukuthi ngaphumelela kulomdlalo.
Ngalokuthi ibhola anything can happen. Ngicabanga ukuthi sitawusebenza kona kulikhunyana but kufuna sifake amandla sibone ukuthi sibuya nani anything can happen.
Okay. Ngicocana Mzoro uyayiveta vele nizaba ukuthi kukhona nje noma nihlele ekamerweni ukuthi cha you are 90 minutes away ukuthi ningena kuma group stages. Seyi history kini azibadlali eneli vele njani nicoca.
Hey spirit is high very good wonke umuntu ngicabanga ukuthi ufocusile vele ngi-90 it's only 90 minutes ukuthi sendele history ngena kuma group stages ngicabanga ukuthi wonke umuntu eager for le game lesiya kuyo.
Egcineni mhlawumbe singabuka ukuthi nakhala pass yes away 3-1 nyalo nitekhaya 2-0 lo 2-0 vele nanimbuka through experience nawe upossible kanganani nalokuthi nje you played against manage to do it nyalo sinidlala neteam yaseAngola 2-0 possible kanganani macha.
Ngicabanga ukuthi lathi ingqondweni tethu sinako ukuthi we can come back kona 2-0 is a bit difficult but nje we'll try our level best kubuya kulo 2-0 because isidlala nasekhaya ngicabanga ukuthi batabe ba move udelay badelay le game ngicabanga ukuthi nasingathola ligoli early kungasenda ukuthi ngasinika motivation ukuthi sihambe sifunele lelinye.
Tactically coach uthi iZesco is strong compared to le team yaseAngola through experience uvumelana coach.
Ngicabanga ukuthi u-right coach ngicabanga ukuthi u-right coach nangale iZesco vele is a big team so ngicabanga ukuthi tactically vele ingcono kunalabo bezidlala nabo because ama chances sawathola sageja ngicabanga ukuthi naleli goal nawubuka ukuthi basaqala i-concentration kuyilahla lenko 80 minutes naze shayile igoli bakhona ke reason ngicabanga kwaba loss of concentration nje kithi simajida.
Sibonga Nkosi.
Siyabonga.
Very optimistic those ones ukuthi bangakhona kubuya bashaye 2 goals and actually qualify or a goal difference ya 2 goals banga concede of course kumele banga concede kahle and score 2 goals master. How possible it is for them?
Ku possible kakhulu in fact akugcine ba target lo 2-0 if Sagrada because they are just a team from Angola, a small team. Yes, they won the league, but they are a small team from Angola. So targeta 4.
Yeah.
If banga targeta lo 4, at least first half badamshalo 2. Okay. Second half babuye bacethe bashalo lomnye 2. Then history yendeke lapho. So mina nje ngiyajabula if ema senior players la bomzoro nabo machawe batawukhuluma kanje bayatethemba kakhulu and lokuthi baya kule game le baya under compared to iZesco kuhle. They qualified against iZesco. Why not against Sagrada if Sagrada is that weak? Abahambe bayoshaya Sagrada.
One thing they kept saying is if we convert our chances, which is something they didn't do go first leg, master. I think it's been their downfall in this tournament or season. They could have scored more goals. Tabiso could have been the man of top goal scorer of the league. They are missing too many chances. They are creating the chances. The midfield will tell you good Shoti, they are doing their job. The wingers are doing their job. But the striking force, they brought in this player Shaga from Kelly's coming in now available. but they still have that problem Makole.
Yeah, kudzinga ukuthi coach akusebente kakhulu lokho. But ke mina ephathizwe kule game le ngicabanga ukuthi labantu abakey kakhulu i-defense ukuthi banga concede.
Yeah.
Lokhu la kusho nje machawe ukuthi ku last game the last 10 minutes bekey kakhulu because the lapses in concentration abakhona kulo 10 minutes. So if le defense ingeke ya concede lengaphambili batawulithola linye igoli. Once bathola linye igoli ithi sagrada labantu batawulithola lesibili bahamba bawuhlala emuva. Ema mistakes once wangeta inombolo lengemuva wangathatha ukuthi uningetelana inombolo tawende ama mistakes. So batayifaka le pressure lengemuva, they have ama players la quick bomanyovu lo wathola igoli away. So ngicabanga ukuthi if coach atawukhona ngishilo ngathi against a reinforced defense, use 3 ways. Set pieces, they were practicing set pieces throughout the week. Penetration, they have my players that ukhona ukuthi abambele ibhola dribble eliminate my players. 3, shoot outside the box. Unabo Bojuni, very capable ekuthatha lawo mashot. Unabo Bosiso Mas, very capable ekuthatha lawo mashot. So ngicabanga ukuthi coach leso strategy leso kudzinga ukuthi and ahambe ngalama episodes because igame awuyihlaseli ulingisa lwandle uthathe leligagasi lakho uthi uyaya le kubo ubabonela ukuthi bakanjani bese soyabuya lapho wenda ukuthi lama episodes akho atawuhamba ngendlela le kahle.
These people are still traveling to Eswatini, Master. They have to play. They'll arrive here Friday and they have to play on Saturday. Is it advantage for Royal Leopard to be playing against people who haven't been settled in the country? They won't get enough time to settle and do everything le bangafisa kwenda.
Kakhulu advantage leyo advantage kakhulu because le team bekumele ifike namuhla bese kuthi kusasa ekseni iyojima
match venue
emavuso labatawudlalela khona. So if bafika kusasa bataze baqale kuya emavuso after lunch inzambama. So ngicabanga ukuthi diningi le team labatabe bangakhona lokusettlisha kahle. But ke noma sesikushido lokho ngicabanga ukuthi nabo ba Africa motivator dressing room even baseta nangala bataba motivator babatshela ukuthi akusho lutho lokuthi ngiphutile kufika le ehambani niyowina le game le. So ngicabanga ukuthi be more motivated and coach abe tactically disciplined.
I want to hear from the public relations or the CEO of Royal Leopard lebe ngibongumele ukuthi ba receive the incoming party ukuthi ngabe vele kwendekani. We did have as mentioned by Fabrice earlier on ukuthi he catched up with yena lokhulumela lona icembu la Royal Leopard kuva ukuthi ngabe what's happening, when can we expect ukuthi sibafike ngalo bona abadlali ba eSegrada Esperanza.
Fabrice sivusele sive semaswati ikakhulukati bathanzi umdlalo. Liqiniso Fabrice ukuthi siyodlala umdlalo i-second leg esiyoyidlala lecembu leSagrada Esperanza yase-Angola. Icembu lesidlale kahle ngawusho njalo evikini lesisuka kulo lalapho khona la khona kusayisa amagoli lamathathu kulinye. Sibayeda ke vena kangwane sibagadzile ukuthi batheleke lo mdlanga lesine. Kepha-ke umuntu akasho ukuthi kunemibiko lesiyithola kwanyalo ukuthi licembu kalisakhoni kufika ekhaya eSwatini selitawuze lifike kusasa. Ngiloko lesingakusho nawe imbiko singakayi ivakahle usikwendekeni besibagadzile nasilungisa nabo silungise vele ukuthi ekseni batawusuka nga-11 ekhaya lena kubo eAngola batotheleke ekhaya kangwane nga-2. Kepha kuze kube ngiyalo lembiko lesithola ke sikabasedi sebatawuta kusasa kungaba ngiloko Fabrice lengakusho.
Mzolo siqa
Shenjalo ke Mr. ukuthi i-team setofika kusasa but they didn't really mention the times ukuthi batofika ngabani master, but either way ukuthi bafike ngabani lokho bafike on the day the last day ukuthi kumele bodlala ngakusasa. Surely it should mean something for Royal Leopard.
Surely. Ngicabanga ukuthi nawubuka over lesikhathi ukuthi bebatawusuka nga11 12 1 2 3 hours batawe basemoyeni bandiza shothi if batawusuka even nanga 11 kusasa batawe sibalesi batawufika nga2 zambama bangikhasi bahamba baye emavuso so ngicabanga ukuthi iningi letinvo lekugcina ukuthi batende ukuze bazama recover so i-advantage for i-Royal Leopard ukuthi icubekele phambili but ke Phathizwe njoba ngisho mina ukuthi letinye izinto I'm praying ukuthi letinto letibavelele because I'm praying ukuthi letinto letibavelele tiba delay until 12 noma 1 but ofika ngabo 6
you know they can ask for a extension from CAF
yes
Sunday
nakhona nakata uphutha kubaphendula CAF ke because lokubhala batasibona hayi siyahamba baphuthe lokubhalela CAF aphuthe lokubaphendula.
Remember what happened against the young Buffaloes?
Yes
yagcindlaliwe le game leto thinking so but postpone la date
lokwentekako lamkhathisini disturb le momentum yalabadlali because bona bawinile phela ngeweekend singakhohlwa ukuthi bawinile spirit sabo setulu kakhulu so ngicabanga ukuthi lokhu nje ngathi nje shift kancane lo mcondvo wabo.
Score prediction
3-1
so some extra time
yeah
eventual winners
Royal Leopard ma penalties.
So kanjalo ke Linda Master uthi Royal Leopard will go through via Emma penalties. It's a bold and brave, but he's known for that. He makes the bold and brave predictions. Just before I let you go in the last 2 minutes, Master, Sithebe Samhlekazi went to Mozambique to Zimbabwe. Esafika sakhala phansi ngamagoli amathathu kulinye naso. They are coming back next weekend, but udlala la ekhaya i-return league kuma African qualifiers. We've seen them in the COSAFA Cup. We've seen Zimbabwe now, but they were almost as poor as Sithebe, but they get the results there. Can we overturn the results here, Tom?
Gulukhuni Phathizwe ngicabanga ukuthi it's a mountain to climb. In fact, not just a mountain, Mount Everest. Yes 3-1 against Zimbabwe then siyabuya la and amagoli asiwashaya itsine kakhulu if mhlambe bengiconvince ukuthi amagoli sewashaya bengasho ukuthi maybe just maybe and siya concede uyabona but njoba ngihlale ngisho ukuthi ngimuvu lo thembawo likhethe I'm patriotic ndawo ethemba lo sister ukhona ukuthi siwin.
We'll talk more about that game next week njalo kudlala evikini Emavuso Sports Center, where we really do hope ukuthi yona i-Royal Leopard will go through size ukuthi phela ichubekele kuma group stages ale midlalo. Kepha ke this time it's where i-show yethu ifika khona emaphetheleni lapho ngidathonza khona kubonga kakhulu kuyelinda Master engihleli naye la e-studio kumnike lithuba ukuthi avalelise kuwe ama-loyal viewers.
Ngibonga mina Phathizwe sibonga kakhulu nama-loyal viewers.
Sibonga kakhulu ke njalo sibonga singayekeli kini ma-loyal viewers. Loyal viewers nihlala nisibukela ngalo bonke every Thursday watch the show. Sithemba ukuthi nilithokotele nihlelo la namuhla and sithemba ukuthi yona i-Royal Leopard will go on ifike isimelele kahle silive khona lapha emavuso kule namdlalo yakhafu. Mina ngingiphathiswa Msibi ngasho ukuthi qhubeka mbukela uthokotele inhlelo sikulethela dona sengumsakazo we-Eswatini TV. My name is Phathizwe Msibi. Good night.